Oh, before I run back to the phone, I want to know what you think about this. Hey, if there's anybody that can respond to this, it will be you.
Nice.
This is from WBRZ. A man accused of distributing plastic bags filled with deer corn and flyers reading "Black crime destroy white lives." Black crime destroy white lives in Walker, Louisiana, was arrested on Saturday. Watch this from WBRZ.
Crystal Gross Brumfield received an unsettling surprise Saturday morning at the end of her driveway.
When my husband handed it to me, I was kind of I was like, what?
A bag filled with deer corn and a flyer reading, "Black crimes destroys white lives," with crime statistics and QR codes. But it was the back of the flyer that caught Gross Brumfield by surprise.
And then when I turned it over and it said, "Get vetted today," I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
She says she has lived in Walker majority of her life. However, this is a first.
That's sending a message regardless, and that's a racial message. You can kind of live under a rock if you want, but that, those connotations are racial.
West Baton Rouge deputies arrested 42-year-old Robert Hebert. Hebert lives in West Baton Rouge Parish. Beautiful. According to Livingston Parish deputies, Hebert targeted homes in the Corbin Avenue area of Walker. He's facing charges of criminal damage to property.
Can't you hear Satan telling Hebert to go do that if he did that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's what I said.
Right.
A woman who received a plastic bag says she felt threatened. This is also from WBRZ.
Gross Brumfield says this incident and comments on social media defending the act further widens the racial gap.
It's like, oh, well, I don't see what the big deal is about littering deer corn. It's really not about the deer corn or, it's about the statements that were made. And then if you look at the back of the flyer, it literally says, "Get vetted today," which to me seems like, there's a group that's, recruiting or seeking recruits.
Gross Brumfield says she believes in freedom of speech, but this is not the right approach.
A conversation between two consenting adults about your beliefs and my beliefs, cool. I totally understand that. But just to leave something at the edge of someone's driveway, that's a threat, and that, we felt targeted.
Amazing. You say?
Is this a DEI news report? I noticed they couldn't even read it right. It said "Black crimes destroy white lives," not "Black crimes destroys white lives." And it looked like he wasn't, at least not according to the charges, arrested for distributing those flyers, because that would be ridiculous. It's a violation of his free speech,
right.
Freedom of speech. And that's not a threat, by the way. She called it a threat. He was arrested because they started to show like a little graffiti he did, allegedly maybe, with a little stencil logo thing on top of the stop sign. So he was arrested for graffiti, maybe. But maybe it was hate crime graffiti with the racial thing. But what a mess. I thought this was America.
Yeah. They claim, she's like, free speech is fine. But, so you got to have the kind of free speech they want you to have?
She used the term "two consenting adults."
Right. What the?
Makes me want to spit.
And so I wonder why.
She seemed nice, though, but just brainwashed.
I wonder why she just said, you know what? He's right about that. Black crime does destroy white lives.
And black lives.
And black lives, especially black lives first. And white lives. That's why the people in Louisiana decided to break apart from Louisiana and start their own white government, their own lives.
So the idea was... Sorry.
So why she didn't say, yeah, he's right?
Because she couldn't see. She has no understanding. She was hung up on her brainwashing trauma issues about race and whites. Deer corn, it's a variety of corn bred for grain production, often used as a supplemental food source for deer. So it's just corn.
Oh, my dear.
So I guess that this stuff was to weigh down those plastic Ziploc bags to hold the Message.
Right.
Okay. So he could toss it out onto their driveway.
Poor guy, he's white. They're going to keep him under jail. Trump going to have to go pardon him.
I know, and the evil feds and state gets involved in
Yeah.
in like a local non-issue, really.
Because these blacks going to be talking about, oh, this is racism. This is hate. I feel so scared. But they ain't scared of black crime. It's the blacks who are killing each other more than any white person ever have done, will do, can do, is going to do.
What a mess. Nice.
Maybe he'd be good for social media, our social media position. We're looking for a social media person. Maybe we can get the corn guy.
He might be a little old. He's about my age.
Too old to be a social media person?
Well, I don't know. Some people my age are smart with social media, but the young people pick it up real fast.
Is hate too old to be a social media Nick?
I like where his mind's going. I'd say no, but he's thinking smart.
Amazing. But I just think they should have said, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Black crime does destroy white lives. Anyway, speaking of social media, we're looking for a full-time social media person. All right? If you qualify or you're interested in the job, send your resume to rebuildingtheman.com/
No, bond at bondinfo.org.
Oh,
Bond at bondinfo.org.
that's too much for me to remember.
I know.
We got you.
I'm black.
You can do rebuildingtheman.com/contact.
However, but send your resume, all right? 888-7. But this white man is right. It's just unfortunate he's white, and white people for so many years have allowed themselves to be intimidated, and they have refused to say what they want to say now. I bet you if a black man had done that, this woman wouldn't have been afraid. She wouldn't have felt anything about it if it was done to white people. What a double standard in America today.